All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Good to see you all. Happy Thursday, everybody. Good to see you, Lawrence, Margaret. Good to see you, Josh, everyone at Cyber Trade University. Welcome back. We are, what is today? Today's the 6th, and we're still in the lockdown. It looks like government is still shut down, but obviously the market's obviously not getting too affected by it. We're basically up a little bit today. A lot of green on the watch list. You could see some of the fabulous sevens are looking okay. We've got a couple of nice little runners. We're going to talk a bit about them. I know that NUAI, nice, another AI stocks in our watch list are doing pretty well. So we're going to hop over there and check those out. But before we do that, let's talk about what happened yesterday. So we had a couple of good things that came out. First of all, some earnings came out yesterday that we've been watching. I want to bring up the Hood trade. So Hood, you could see, did a beautiful slingshot, gorgeous slingshot. It's one of the things that we do talk about in class. Josh did one the other day. He did pretty well on one of the stocks that we traded on the earnings. You could see how it did a slingshot after hours. Went from 142 all the way down to 133 and snapped back up. It's a little strategy we teach you on the earnings announcement. We only could do it during earning announcements. So if you stick around, sometimes you can get that. Let me tell you, if you got the slingshot on that one, you basically made yourself a pretty nice amount of points on that. You could have, even if you bought it at 135, you got it at 140, 5 points. Nice little slingshot on that. A couple other stocks also did pretty well. Snapchat shockingly did really well on their earnings announcements too. That one worked out pretty well. You could see it went from 720 all the way to 875. Great earnings. Not really a slingshot. That just shot right up and stayed right there. And we're probably going to keep that on the watch list. But Snapchat, it's not, it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, this is obviously a good earnings for it, but you could see on the long-term chart here, stock's really boring. Really is not really going anywhere. So, but being one of the social media platforms, did pretty well. Anyway, let's talk about what we traded yesterday. So there was a lot of good longs yesterday. We want to start off always talking with Tesla because we are very, very big fans of Tesla. And I'm really feeling Tesla's getting ready for a breakout. It really is. I got nervous a couple of days. We had a couple of little corrections on it. We had this big correction over here where it went from 470. It dropped all the way down to 440. That was a really, really big correction there. But we are getting close to those highs. I'm going to bring over here level 4 so you guys could see. I'm already seeing people lined up to sell around 500, 490, a little bit in the 480-ish. But yeah, I mean, Tesla looks really, really good on the long-term chart. And it was a really nice move yesterday, too. It took a little bit of a hit, and it kind of found its way right around 1030 and had a really nice pop. Now, like always, we don't trade Tesla. We trade the ETFs. We'll trade the high yields. So TSLL, is the one we really own. I still don't understand why it didn't get to $30 yet, but pray, that we could. If it keeps going where it should pop sooner or later. So that one did really well. Revvion, a stock that also did really well too. Revvion got almost all the way to the $16 resistance levels right there. That was just a great move all day. So no matter if you were an early bird trader, if you were a midday trader, Revvion was fabulous. What a great run up for some of you traders out there that you missed out. A couple of other really good tweaky, very inexpensive stocks that we had. MTC was awesome yesterday going into the close. It got halted a couple of times. So you could see here at 130, the stock was at 50 cents. Once it broke the dollar, that would have been pretty good. And that thing ran from $1 all the way to a whopping $3 a share. Fabulous stock. I know a lot of you guys did well on it. congratulations for all the traders out there that were in the cyber group room. You did well. TVA was okay. I mean, it was pretty good move, but it was all right. Irene stock is just kicking ass. I mean, Irene is doing great. With Irene, which I think is trading side by side, is the CIFR. I mean, almost the same industry, but not the same business. They did pretty well. There was also the warrant on that one too that did pretty well. So those stocks also we traded. Those were pretty fun. But the Irene just nonstop. SLDP, another great stock right there. That one was probably out morning big runner. That one just ran from about $6 all the way to about 10.30 up to a whopping 8.50. Very inexpensive. 52-week high. Awesome. Couple of shorts that did pretty well because we do short here at Cybertrade University. Pinterest earnings announcements came the day before and obviously never came back from that. So Pinterest did pretty well. MSCI, another stock that we're very familiar with. Supercomputers. I like it if it hits 40. If it gets to 40, which we're almost there, about $2 away, and don't think 40. If you like it, if it consolidates there, we're going to jump. We'll consider it. And SRED was another. Oops, spelled it wrong. SRAD. There we go. That was also another very good short. So yesterday for a Wednesday, hump day, which is Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, worked out pretty well. So those stocks were fabulous. All right. Now let's talk about what's moving this morning because I see some of you already screaming out some trades in the trading floor. We have this FTEL. All right. Nice little pop on the FTEL. And I like it a lot for several reasons. First of all, it's inexpensive. It traded 16 million shares. And the stock got destroyed. So let's go check over here on the iceberg orders, see if there's any big block orders on it. I'm going to bring it up over here. I got to bring it up over here. We'll see what's going on. Let's go see where the high frequency trades are. All right, so a lot of buying, not really a lot of selling. Okay, look at all these orders. They're bidding it up. Only seller I see here, which is pretty easy if it does get there, but biggest seller right there is just right around $8. So a lot of orders are coming in this stock right here. I don't know. Is it earnings? I don't know what the news on is. We'll find out. We'll share it with you. Another stock, SPYs are dropping. Not really. Not too much. Not too much, Brian. Gold's doing good today, Grant. It is doing well, but this one obviously is doing really nice. You can see right now it's just made the big percentage gainers. This is why we like to start doing our morning meetings at 9 a.m. because remember, program trading kicks in at 8, 8:30. 9's the big one. And then you know the answer to that. Need that mouse pad right there. It tells you the best times. All right. So let's go find out what else is moving up pretty good. I looked at a few of these stocks. Some of them, obviously, this looks like almost like a buyout. Scratch that one out. STGW. This one was quite interesting. Big run up from 5 all the way to 10, but she's coming back down. I checked the orders. People are dumping it right now. You can see, look at this guy. There's people out there, 64,000, 84,000. They're pushing it down. So I'll put this on the B list. All right. STGW. All right. I like it. 34 million shares is pretty nice. Got a lot of big orders out. There is a warrant on this one right here. SE. What's the common? Yeah, here's the comment on that one. $15 stock. A lot of small little tiers on it. Energy stock moving up pretty well. Maybe we'll keep an eye on it. Alto. This one just gapped up pretty big. Looks like another earnings stock, but it's kind of flat. This looks like a buyout. Sky T. I saw this one. Ugly spread. This is the one that we were watching this morning. So you have the warrant and you got the common. So this one is moving up really nice. I know a lot of you were trading this morning, and if you were savvy enough to play the game correctly, big iceberg order showed up and he added at $7. You could see it right there. There's our high and there's our seller. Okay. Remember, follow the damn money. All right. So we're going to keep an eye on that one too. That's going to make the cyber trading watch list. All right. What else we have here? This one's a cheap little stock, inexpensive, moving up pretty nicely, but there are resistance levels over here. IOVA. So that one is bad. Forward, no. OSCX, nope. D-Dog, that one's moving up pretty nicely. Very expensive. Not really what we're looking at. There, that's the one we already have on the watch list. And I think we're done here. All right. Losers who got crushed today. So MTC, we know why that's down because it was up so big yesterday. DUOL is down, obviously earnings, and we're not going to trade it. Very expensive. TD, not tradable, not tradable. All right. We're not really finding any good shorts out here. All right. New York Stock Exchange looks like a buyout. Dog D, that is the ETF for the other one. FSLY, we trade this stock a few times. And do I have it on the look? This one's moving up. Very spotty. Spread looks okay. Got some orders. You know, it looks like we got some support levels here at 940. We'll put this on the watch list. FSLY. I know we traded this stock before. Snapchat is going on. SNAP. Let me see. I have it over here on level 4. And what's nice about Snapchat, it does have nice iceberg orders, okay? So it does work out really well. Always remember, I always repeat this every morning, the orders that you see in pre-market will probably go up 5 to 10 times more when the market opens up. So it's funny, this is like dark red, and when the market opens up, it ends up looking like light blue. All right, because then you see orders. But Snapchat, it's a fun stock. You know, we're probably going to trade it for some of you. It's good. It's a nice beginner trading. Wow, Planet Hollywood. Wow. Never knew it was that expensive a stock. I guess those $10 membership fees really work out that they charge. Yeah, good for them. SEC, this one's a cheap little stock, gapped up. It's not really going anywhere. Good volume, good spread. Looks like a level 1 stock. Sometimes we see these things do make some big moves. That pretty much does it there. Losers, I didn't see anything on the New York Stock Exchange. Losers. Aspen, we traded the stock before. Any good shorts? No, nothing there. All right. Goose, TSLL, making a little bit of a move there. We got the FTEL. FTEL looks pretty good. We'll see how that's moving. All right, cyber traders, anything we're missing? Got a couple of news that coming out. We just posted. Rich is telling you the STGW. Okay, we got the news out on that. Palantir and Starwell join forces, design product for the future of marketing. All right, so that's the news out on that. So listen, anyone partners with Palantir, I mean, you are what the price of the stock says you are. And then at $188, you know that that stock is a monster. All right. All right, guys, let's get ready for the market open up. A couple of quick little announcements today at 12 o'clock. We have open house every Thursday at 12. If you're watching on social media, feel free to click on this little QR code that we posted up there. Take your phone, scan the QR code, and we'll get you joined in. We will be broadcasting live. So if you want to get the recordings, everything, there's going to teach you how to trade today's markets, 35 years of experience, and how to follow the orders. So make sure you do that. And I am going to have a podcast. I'm going to be a Wolf. We had Wolf Financial on yesterday. I hope you guys really enjoyed him. If you missed it, we do have it on social media. We have the shorts. We got the full interview on our YouTube channel. So definitely watch that again. It was a great interview. It was great having him on. Great entrepreneur. It's just amazing how somebody, you always want to know how to, these people build these big followings and, why they got such a great product, and really looking forward to working with them more. So don't want to miss that interview, but I'm going to be on their show today at 2 o'clock. So if you are on X, I will be there. Guys, let's get ready for the market open up. We got 15 minutes. Like we said, don't go anywhere. Me, Josh, and Rich will be right back trading with you on the trading floor. And if you're watching on social media, like I said, take your phone, scan that QR code, and we'll get you on. We're here all day long commentary. So hopefully we get to see you. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll be right back.